Hello, the boat show lovers. Our journey starts in the Mediterranean charm. We are in Mandelieu-la-Napoule, located in the French Riviera. Get ready to set sail into innovation and exploration of cutting-edge maritime technology. Welcome to the Brunswick Media event, where nautical brilliance meets the sea, and we don't want you to miss a single moment of it. Today, our goal is to make you better understand how that bridge between you and the open sea comes to life. And when it comes to marine recreation, the Brunswick Group is at the helm. So I know that the Brunswick Group has the philosophy of next, never rest, which is a commitment of keep improving and staying ahead in the market. And I know that when it comes to innovation efforts, there's a new strategy, which is ACE's innovation strategy. Can we talk a bit about that?
Sure. I think next, never rest, captures us perfectly. We're always trying to satisfy our customers better with new experiences. I think technology is changing so fast, we can satisfy them in different ways. But we think about the overall experience, whether it's an ownership experience or a shared access experience like in Freedom, or it's the way that they interface with new technology. We always try and be on the leading edge of that. And a big part of that, as you mentioned, is the ACES strategy. So ACES stands for Autonomous, Connected, Electrified, and Shared. And those are themes that you will see across many verticals. You see them in automotive all the time, right? You think about autonomous road vehicles, connected cars, electric cars, shared access like Uber or Lyft or those kind of things. We think they're equally applicable in the marine space. And we're on the leading edge of all of those things.
Through innovation and technology-driven solutions, they create unique experiences and reshape the very essence of nautical adventure. Not only that, it is home to more than 60 industry-leading brands. Among these is the Navico Group, who has recently joined the Brunswick Group and is igniting that wave of transformative solutions. But how? It all starts from a blend of deep understanding of advanced technology and what boaters truly need and desire, especially when they're out there in the water.
The Navico Group has a huge number of brands and some fantastic technology, which is kind of central to ACES, really. If you think about autonomous vehicles, they need sensors that give feedback on the environment. And of course, Navico has sonar and radar, which is wonderful. They have these beautiful displays, just like here, that you need for an autonomous vehicle. And they have a lot of battery and power management technology, which is central to the E in our ACES strategy, electrification. Navico Group did the battery for the Avator electric motor. They did the Fathom system, which is the generator replacement system, which is really becoming popular already on boats. So Navico brings advanced marine electronics, advanced power management, advanced battery technology, a lot of lithium-ion battery technology. All of that is central to the kind of systems that we're developing for ACES.
A team of engineers and designers research and develop integrated systems and products that redefine the way people interact with the water, from state-of-the-art navigation and fishing systems to intuitive displays and user-friendly interfaces. How important is consumer insight when it comes to the development of new technologies and new products? And what are the challenges also?
I think consumer insight is absolutely vital. I think you can have great technology, but doesn't add a lot of value to a consumer, and so nobody really benefits. So we try and make our technologies very consumer orientated. A thing we do a lot is called ethnographic research, and that's where we actually spend time with boaters. And we watch how they operate the boats, and we look at what things they find easy and things they find difficult, and things where they might be improvising in some way. So if they're improvising, that's an opportunity for us to provide a new feature or function. Our designers spend a lot of time with customers, what features that they want in the interior. And then, we do long-term research as well. So if you think about electrification, what's important to a consumer? Is it performance? Is it range? Is it the weight of the batteries? There are a lot of things to think about as you're prioritizing your individual products and where you put the technology and how you apply the technology.
Navico Group formed about a year ago, and we now have a house of over 20 brands. So as we all work together internally, we're working really hard to bring those brands together, to connect them up, to really develop unique experiences for the water.
So imagine the Navico Group is like the captain of a fleet, steering together renowned brands that cover the marine spectrum. So it doesn't matter if you're a pro-skilled sailor or a newbie, when you hop on board a boat, you always have the same goal. You want to have fun, either you're with friends, with family, even on your own. You want to relax and be safe. And that's when certain instruments and products help you, and they make a difference when you're on boat because they enhance your experience. Which kind of products? Follow me.
Today we're talking about Simrad NSX. So NSX is the latest multifunction display within the Simrad range. It's fully touchscreen and it has our latest UI. So it's completely kind of app driven, so you can drag and drop the different features and functionalities that you want to use when you're on the water.
So we're on board the new Navan S30, and when I was talking about those products that can enhance your experience on board, I was talking about products such as these. These are multifunction displays. These are from Simrad, which is one of the brands from Navico Group. Think of them as high-tech center controls that help you manage and control everything on board. Basically, they are the electronic brain for your entire boat.
So the latest update, it's our 1.5 software. So basically when you switch on your NSX, you should get an update saying there's new software available, so it's easy for you to download. Within that update, I think one of the biggest things is Mercury integration. With Mercury SmartCraft Connect, you can now access a lot more engine data through the system. The other thing within the new software is the new CMAP X chart manager. So you can actually download the charts directly within the display too. And NSX uses our latest charting, so we call them X charts, so they only work on NSX, so they have a number of great features. It also gives really detailed high-level bathymetry. So if you're looking for fishing spots too, so it's super easy to find where you may want to catch fish. The feedback that we get from the communities is taken straight into our development team, and we can push through those software updates really regularly.
So the great thing is about multifunction displays is that they're customizable. So any data you want firsthand to see, you can put it on your display.
Yeah, I think it's really open-ended. So you can have it really simple. You can drag and drop the icons you want on your home screen. So if you're really just focused on jumping on board and navigating to the best beach for the day, you can just come on, click on the CMAP chart, go in, use auto routing. I suppose that's another thing we haven't really touched on yet, that there's this great auto routing functionality. So you can basically put a pin of where you want to go, and the NSX will smartly navigate your route for you. So it will avoid all hazards and even take into account the tides that you may encounter so that you can get there safely without having to literally go through and put in every waypoint that you need to get there and look at all the charts and worry about the depth. That the system will do it for you. They've been designed around user experience to make it completely easy to use, and the actual the UI within it is completely familiar. So we all use tablets of some kind, so it's literally now you hop on board your boat, and even if you've never used a multifunction display on the water before, you should feel like you're using an iPad. You can literally drag and drop the icons, move things around. So you may not be familiar with using a multifunction display, but it's really like just an iPad on the helm of the boat.
And the great thing is they come in different sizes and different levels of complexity.
So I think most people should feel comfortable with the NSX to just play around with it really. It's not going to break and it's so easy to use.
What excites you of the future of the marine industry, and as the CEO of the Brunswick Group, in what way will it keep influencing the market and the sector?
We're in a really unique position in Brunswick. We're the largest business in the whole recreational marine industry by quite a way. So I think that carries with it some responsibility. So we feel that our role is to pioneer in some way in the future, but in partnership with all the people that we work with. I think we are more influential if we have great partners. It's just a pleasure to work with them and just let them innovate and see them shape the future.
Thanks for joining us here at the Brunswick Media event. I hope you have a better understanding of the work that goes behind the development of those products and those instruments that help you connect to the water in a meaningful way. I'll see you next time, always here, always on the Boat Show.